This is the extremely impressive 2024 BMW i7 M70 xDrive. Why so? Well, let's start from the inside because the jaw-dropping starts right here. You open the door, and knowing that this thing costs $225,000, you see cloth seats and you're like, what the f? But when you touch them, you're like, wait a minute. These feel a little bit extra special. And then you look at the spec sheet and you're like, oh my God, this is cashmere? This is like the fabric that the couches at Buckingham Palace are upholstered in. This is crazy. I don't know how they're gonna look like in 10 years, but right now, whoa. It is crazy luxurious, and when the heat seating or ventilation or both at the same time are on, honestly, this thing, it hugs you like it's a sensation I've never felt before. Like this warms up, the panel under here warms up, the seat warms up, the steering wheel warms up. It's just like the coziest place in the universe. Then comes the looks and the quality of the interior. The extremely high-grade materials, the light-up elements, the crystal details, the real crystal. It has OLED screens. It has the perfect layout. What is there not to admire here? Honestly, the roominess and comfort in any of the four seats just spills the beans that this car is not meant for everyone, especially financially. When you turn on the car and start moving with it, well, it gives you a nice lesson in driving dynamics brought to you by the BMW Integral Active 4-Wheel Steering and Active Roll Stabilization, which is part of the Active Drive Pro package, which is standard on this car. It uses 2-axle air suspension with self-leveling. It can adjust the pressure multiple times per second and adapt to the ride's needs. It also uses adaptive dampers to control the damping force in real time. But on top of that, it uses sway bar couplings that can really quickly apply a preload on each corner individually to compensate for any asymmetric damping needs, practically eliminating any oscillation left to right after hitting a bump on either side. The result is the smoothest ride of your life. It doesn't matter what you've experienced before. This thing honestly feels like a magic carpet. It's probably as good as suspension can ever get, on a sedan especially. And at the same time, it's admirable how it really controls the body, which this car weighs 2.7 tons almost. It's M-treated, so the suspension is really nicely tuned. This car does turn, which is incredible because honestly, dynamically, other than the ride comfort, which is perfect, this thing hauls ass in the turns. It's unbelievable how it can turn and manage itself, and the grip limits are insane. It has xDrive to manage the brute force and traction and everything. Honestly, this thing on the Autobahn is probably perfection, but even like taking it on twisty roads, it's like fantastic. It doesn't lean at all. I'm in comfort mode now, not even sport. You take a turn, nothing happens. You step on the gas, it just freaking rockets straight ahead. Let's put it in sport mode, activate sport mode. Come on. And now you just have even crazier shit happening in the turns. How is this possible? 2.7 tons of a monster that is a magic carpet handles like this. How? And it kicks out the tail. And it sounds like a spaceship. And it's still super comfortable. Like, I'm racing around these turns, and honestly, at the same time, this thing, look at the bump, nothing. It feels, the brakes are strong, fantastic brakes, so much power from this dual motor EV. Holy crap, this thing, there's nothing that's not super impressive about this car. The comfort, the feeling, the drive, the handling, the braking, the power. Then you have the Driving Assistant Plus that can drive for you on the highway. It doesn't only keep the pace and lane steady, it also detects slow-moving cars and quicker lane options. So it prompts you to check either side, like the mirror. So if you want to go left, you just check the left side mirror and it acts like a gesture, so the car will automatically change lane to the left or to the right, as a matter of fact. It's just super cool how this thing works. It's just really, really nice, and it works extremely well. When you come to a stop, you can activate sport mode. then plant your left foot on the brakes, plant your right foot on the throttle, and then when you let go, you have this spaceship style build up for the launch control, and then you can hit 100 kilometers an hour in just 3.7 seconds, or 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.5. If you keep your foot planted, you will hit the top speed of 250 kilometers an hour, which makes this thing a proper Autobahn machine. The best part is that even all that happens while you're still in the most serene environment ever. The rear seats are just as comfortable as the front. You can still adjust absolutely everything. The one on the right can also recline with a footrest. You have a screen on the side to adjust almost everything possible that you can adjust. You have an armrest in the middle with USB ports underneath. It has a wireless charger, cup holders. You also get massages back there, heated seats, ventilated seats. Honestly, you get nothing less than the seats in the front. The trunk is also 500 liters, so it has more than enough space than you'll ever need. However, keep in mind that the rear seats don't fold down, so you can't put longer things through. Now, under the floor, you get a massive 105.7 kilowatt hour battery. You can use 101.7 of those kilowatt hours. It's a 5th gen battery. It's a 376 volt architecture, and it supports AC charging of up to 9.6 kilowatts and DC charging of up to 195. It powers 2 electric motors, one on each end, making the car all-wheel drive. The rear motor is alone 483 horsepower, making it the most powerful EV motor BMW has ever made. The total output is 650 horsepower and 749 pound-feet of torque, although when launching it, you get a little boost of up to 811 pound-feet for a little bit. The range is rated at 474 kilometers in Canada, 285 miles in the USA, 559 kilometers in Europe. I saw up to 515 kilometers reported on this car as a predicted range when I charged it to 100%. But I really think that it will easily do over 450 kilometers. That will be no problem. Now, prices in Canada start at $185,000. As tested here, it's $225,000 before taxes, luxury taxes, delivery, destination, all that stuff. It's quite expensive, but honestly, it is so worth it. You may argue that it's not the prettiest looking thing on the planet, but I promise you that in person, it looks a lot better than on the screen. And in traffic, it slows down traffic. Everybody just wants to look at this thing. It attracts a crazy amount of crowd. Like everywhere I park, people just gather around, they look at it. This liquid copper metallic color, the two-tone with the sapphire black, costs $12,000 by itself. It's a really expensive color option. Honestly, this thing has real road presence. It makes itself known. Honestly, its presence is undeniable. I think it's near perfect. Unfortunately, very few people can afford it. I'm not one of them. But it definitely helps most of us set our goals in life. I mean, right after good health, happiness, and love, we'll add an i7 M70 xDrive to the list. Also, I really like the My BMW app. You can connect to the vehicle and operate a whole bunch of features, but my favorite one was because I was always pretty stressed when I parked the car somewhere and left it behind. You can connect through the app, and it will take pictures through all the cameras and send you an update of what's happening around it, which is really cool. So that's how I knew it wasn't ever stolen. So that's it for the incredibly impressive BMW i7 M70 xDrive. It also has a really nice light-up sunroof. Sunroof looks great. Needless to say, I never really mentioned the technology because it's like any other 7 Series, but you have really nice displays, graphics, you can customize everything, endless amount of apps, crazy automatic parking, you have augmented reality, crazy Bowers & Wilkins sound system, but you get these on all the 7 Series, so there's nothing really special about this specific model. But can I be really honest? I love this car. I love the suspension. The active roll stabilization is a trick suspension, and it's really, really worth it. Love the seats, love everything about this car. Honestly, I could go on and on. What's that? It goes on and on. There's a song that says that. So that song is for the i7. Anyway, subscribe, be well, leave us a comment. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye.
Perfect. Perfect.